never seen anyone so grateful for a simple blanket.
Muy buenas, tengan todos ustedes y bienvenidos a su canal, el mejor canal del internet, Vikkopiloto. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo están? Bienvenidos. Gente de YouTube, ¿qué creen? Las 3 horas pasadas de grabación se grabaron mal. Entonces estoy descargando el directo a ver si de ahí puedo rescatar cosas. Pero básicamente nos hicimos toda la ciudad. Estuvimos haciendo recados, limpiando grietas, nada importante. Lo único que sí fue importante fue que visitamos Roja, que volveremos. Que nos hicimos amigos de, de algunas monjitas de la capilla. Que el comandante de los templarios está actuando raro. Pero vamos a ir justamente a confrontarlo eventualmente, entonces no nos perdemos de mucho. Y nada más. Y asuntos en la mesa de guerra. Entonces, yo lo que quiero hacer ahora es pues irme de aquí e ir a otra región distinta. Yo creo que voy a ir a Costa de la Tormenta a conocer al güey que quiero conocer. Esta hacienda no sé qué sea, la verdad. Ah, es Sí, este episodio va a ser de personajes. O estos, no sé si lo parta después, porque no sé cómo lo vaya a editar. Pero quiero ir por la maga, quiero ir por el guerrero que está aquí. Y por la otra chica que no recuerdo dónde, que no sé dónde está. Pero podemos verlo en este instante. Aquí. Jenny la Roja, ¿dónde es esto? En Roja. Pues miren, sirve que damos un espacio por Roja para la gente que no lo vio. Aquí. Viajar. No. Del Valrullo. Exacto. Parte alta del mercado. Pero es que aquí no me sale nada. Bueno, pues viaja y vemos. A ver qué tal. A ver. Ah, es que hay varios pisos. Oh my god. Pues vamos ahí. No encontraba lo de los pisos.
We should look around.
Aquí, mira. Bueno, vinimos a esta ciudad. Aquí nos confrontaron los templarios y las monjitas. No hicimos mucho, solo un par de conversaciones. Nos llegó un mensaje misterioso de ponte a investigar algunas pistas y encontrarás unas respuestas y no sé cuánto. Y era una nota misteriosa que decía alguien quiere hacerte daño, ¿no? Entonces, pues, no queremos que nos hagan daño. Publicación trimestral de la viuda impúdica. Bueno, ahí se las dejo. Pues ya está, ¿no? ¿Qué sigue? Usa el mapa del mundo para ir al punto de encuentro. Ah, ahora sí. Me faltaba una cosa, ya está. Me faltaba una cosa, ahora sí podemos ir aquí. Al punto aislado. Esta chica que vamos a conocer aquí, la quiero llevar en mi equipo en lugar de Barrick. Al otro lo quiero llevar en lugar de Cassandra. Y a la otra no la pienso llevar. Porque va a ir sola, se va a ir conmigo porque es el healer. Bueno, a lo mejor no necesitamos healer todo el rato. Nos llevamos a esta mujer o al otro, que también me cae muy bien. Hola.
Well, they know who I was.
Ok. Nivel 7, bien. Buen comienzo, la verdad. Imagino que hay que abrir ahí, ¿no? Pues vamos.
Herald of Andraste, how much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You
No sé quién
don't
eres.
fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
Hola.
What is that?
Ugh. Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve. Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're kind of plain, really. All that talk, and then you're just a person. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Está entrando doble el ruido, ¿verdad? Sí, está entrando doble. Ahí está. Disculpen las interrupciones, estoy un poquito con lo que me pasó, pues eso. ¿Eres eso del heraldo? Eso dicen, ¿tú quién eres?
Some believe I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you, and what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
Ok.
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
Ok.
Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
Una presentación de verdad.
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. Well, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny
Sarah.
are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
Ofreces soldados, ofreces aliados nobles. Ofreces espías.
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got
loquísimo.
cloaks and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. If you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
¿Quién es exactamente tu
So
gente?
who are your friends of Red Jenny? You must know them.
Oh, it's not hard to understand if you're not trying to waste your day on it. Someone little always hates someone big. And unless you don't eat, sleep, or piss, you're never far from someone little. Doesn't always work out, but a lot of people hated this guy. Someone got a laugh, someone got even, someone got paid. And someone has to have explained to them that free help is good.
Ok. ¿Por qué preguntas
Back
si
there, you
brillo?
wanted to know if I glowed. Why?
That's what you do, innit? You walked out of somewhere and now you glow. Andraste's herald. True or not, it seemed like the easiest way to know it was you.
True or not?
Well, that's what they say and all. Look, don't get ahead, yeah? I want to help this... whatever it is. Inquisition.
Pareces mezquino y delincuente.
You sound like a thief who acts out petty revenge fantasies. And that might be bad.
Oh, right. You want to prop that guy up so I can say my sorries? Bad things should happen to bad people. We find someone not so bad, maybe he'll end up not so dead. Good enough?
Pero no lo conocías.
You say that like it's obvious, but you didn't know him.
I knew about him.
That's just rumor.
Look, I'd have been fine stripping his guards and nicking his stuff. Turns out he deserved worse. Or was him trying to kill you a good thing? Are you the baddie? Didn't think so.
Pónete.
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
Pues, Sera, nuestra nueva pícara. La vamos a estrenar, pero no vas ahí. Ok. Confirmar. Y aquí la tenemos. A ver, nos vamos a subir nosotros un puntito en... Pues en la habilidad que nos falta, ¿no? Creo yo. Cassandra no tiene puntitos. Sera tiene 7 puntos y Solas no tiene puntos. Sera es arquera. Sera es arquera. La vamos a hacer arquera. Entonces, pues nada, vamos a subirle lo mismo que le estábamos subiendo al Barrick. Así. ¿Qué es esto? Creo que prefiero esto. Muy bien. Saqueamos un poquito y nos vamos, ¿no? Un montón de pantalones. Vamos ahora a la fiesta, ¿no? Sí. Pero no voy a llevar a... No voy a llevar a Sera. Voy a llevar a Barrick. Porque creo que aquí no va a haber combate. De todas maneras, ahorita son igual de fuertes. Después los poderes de Sera son, a mí me gustan más. En
Lady
automático.
Trevelyan
Los de barrio
of
son mejor si
Osborne,
lo controlas tú.
representing
Creo.
the Inquisition.
What a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Seeing the same faces at every event becomes so tiresome. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer. Or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
¿Me conoces?
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fade.
Madame Lafer.
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
Es la misma persona,
I've
sí.
heard she finds it amusing.
Duque.
I've heard very little about Duke Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course, there's the civil war. Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard.
Todos
Everyone
lo
knows it.
sabemos. ¿Qué han escuchado de mí?
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
Así es, ¿y qué?
I've never made any claims to holiness. What's your point?
In front of all these people, you admit to being a pretentious usurper. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a woman of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to
Con
my
mis
guests.
invitados.
You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lady, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
The Marquis doesn't interest me. Do whatever you like with him.
Poor Marquis. Issuing challenges and hurling insults like some Ferelden doglord. And all dressed up in your Aunt Solange's doublet. Didn't she give you that to wear to the Grand Tourney? To think all the brave chevaliers who will be competing left for Markham this morning, and you're still here. Were you hoping to sate your damaged pride by defeating the Herald of Andraste in a public duel? Or did you think her blade could put an end to the misery of your failure?
Uf,
Run along, my dear. Do
humillado.
give my regards to your aunt. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first enchanter of Montsimard and enchantress to the Imperial Court.
¿Qué del Marqués?
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last. And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
Un segundo, gente. Bueno. Listo, gente, ya estamos de regreso. Entonces, es un placer.
Charmed, Lady Vivienne.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
Se quiere unir a nosotros. ¿Qué ayuda aportas?
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
¿Trabajas en la corte?
Does that mean you'd be aiding the Inquisition from the Imperial Palace?
Ordinarily, I would be happy to serve as liaison to the court, but these are not ordinary times. The veil has been ripped apart and there is a hole in the sky. It is now the duty of every mage to work towards sealing the breach. And so I would join the Inquisition on the field of battle.
Esta se quiere meter a la batalla también. Me encanta. Qué muy bien esta. ¿A qué son leales los
You
magos?
say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
Podemos... Ahorita. ¿Apoyas el círculo?
So you're in favor of returning the mages to the Circle, then?
Where else can mages safely learn to master their talents? We need an institution to protect and nurture magic. Maker knows, magic will find neither on its own.
Se supone que esta tipa es no es ligable. ¿Apoyas a la capilla?
Are you devout? What's your opinion of the Chantry?
I was a great admirer of the late Divine Justinia V. The Chantry, at its best, unites the disparate cultures of Thedas and looks after its most vulnerable. Had she lived, Justinia could have accomplished so much.
La capilla se nos opone.
You are aware that the Chantry hasn't sanctioned this Inquisition.
The Chantry is leaderless. They're in no position to officially sanction anything. Besides, my dear, if there is one virtue the Chant of Light teaches us, it is forgiveness. Once the Inquisition has sealed the breach, I'm sure the new Divine will not care in the slightest about official permission.
Ok. ¿Qué sacas de todo esto?
What's in this for you?
The same thing anyone gets by fighting this chaos. The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly for destruction.
¿Es por negocios o por placer?
Is your interest in the Inquisition Madame de Fer, or is it more personal?
Aren't you charming? It's professional, of course.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivienne.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
Ok. Ok, nos regresaron aquí. Estas son las principales. Faltaría... Vamos a ir a explorar ahora aquí, que es aquí donde vamos a encontrar al tipo que nos falta. Pero voy a dejar este video por aquí. Quiero ver si se está grabando todo bien o no. Así que nos vemos en la próxima, chicos. Chao, chao.